as we march down to the ACC, we continue to wait for Miami to break through, and to compare their 5-7 last year to Texas A&M's 5-7. Miami's was a much more disastrous 5-7 from the standpoint, I believe, Phil, in terms of their performance on the field. Texas A&M was generally losing one-score games to really good teams, and of course beat LSU, took Bama to the wire. Miami's just looked awful from start to finish. Maybe their best performance was against Georgia Tech, not a good team. So your prospects of Miami turning things around, I know that I caught them on your most surprising teams.
Yeah, they did make my most improved list, which means I think they're going to get to a bowl game this year. My most improved list takes teams that had a losing record last year and says they have a chance to get into a bowl. And, when I talked to Coach Mario Cristobal this year, he was absolutely buoyant about this year's squad. He feels the area they're most improved is at the offensive line and the defensive line. They're bigger, stronger, faster in both units and deeper in both units as well. I remember just 2 years ago, Tyler Van Dyke was one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Last year, he didn't really fit with Josh Gallis' system. This year he did meld with Shannon Dawson's system in the spring. So I look for him to be an improved quarterback, and I think Miami will be a much improved team. However, I'm not making them a contender in the ACC. I think they're probably a year away from that. I've got them an underdog against Texas A&M, at North Carolina, home against Clemson, at NC State, at Florida State. So I'm looking at going from 5 wins. They might make your 3-win scenario. They might get to 8 wins, maybe perhaps even 9 this year. But I don't think they're a bona fide contender in the ACC. They're probably a year away from that.